Welcome back to my channel. As promised, ito na yung mga topics na nire-review ko kapag nagpe-prepare ako sa isang entrance exam. So, ang ginawa ko, hinati-hati ko siya per subject. So, ito muna is math topics. So, sa susunod na mga video is science and yung English and Filipino na. So, disclaimer lang muna guys ha. Hindi ibig sabihin na itong mga topic na binigay ko sa inyo is 100% na lalabas sa mga entrance exam na pagtatasan nyo. Ito lang yung mga topics na nire-review ko kapag sasabak ako sa mga entrance exam. So, ayun lang. Let's begin. So, ayan guys. Hinati ko pa siya sa 4 na branches: Algebra, Calculus, Trigonometry, saka Geometry. So, simulan natin sa Algebra. So, ayan guys. Simulan natin sa mga pre-algebra topics: integers, scientific notation, comparing fractions with different denominators, ordering fractions from least to greatest, mixed number to improper fractions. So, fractions with operations. Sinama ko yung mga yan kahit na basic yan para lang i-recall nyo yung mga topics na yan. Siyempre, bago nyo aralin yung mas complicated na topics, aralin nyo din muna yung mga basic. So, yan, next, percent, fraction and decimal, ratios and proportions, interest formula, percent of change, mean, median, mode, and range. Etong topic na to, hindi ko sure kung sa algebra siya. Siningit ko na lang talaga siya dyan. Next, probability, permutation, and combination. Hindi ko sure kung sa algebra sila, pero importante itong topic na to kasi mataas yung chance na lumabas siya sa mga entrance exam. By the way guys, yung sa mean, median, mode, and range, hindi yung gagamit ka pa ng table ha. Yung pinaka-simplest way na para sagutan siya. So next, solving basic equations, writing equations, words to equation. Kailangan nyo aralin yan kasi mga word problems. Next is yung law of exponents. Ito din, importante to. Simplifying algebraic expression. Ito laging lumalabas yan. Solving linear equations, linear inequalities, linear functions, finding the slope with 2 points. Ito, tandaan nyo din yan. Writing linear equation given 1 point and the slope. Ito, lagi din tong lumalabas. Writing linear equation given 2 points and finding the point of intersection of two linear equation. Slope and standard form of line. Writing equation of lines parallel and perpendicular to a given line through point. Ito, madalas din yan lumabas. How to find the x and y intercepts of a line, distance between 2 points. Yan, minsan nakikita ko siya sa mga exam. Complex fractions. Ito, aralin nyo yan. Direct, inverse, and joint variation with application, yung may mga word problems. Absolute value equations and inequalities. Polynomials and operations. Solving system of equations. Solving nonlinear equation. Solving simple quadratic equation, standard to vertex form of quadratic equation, factoring quadratic equation, graphing quadratic equation, quadratic inequalities, and simplifying rational expressions. So yan, madalas din yung kasama. Aralin nyo din yan guys. Performing operations in rational expression, simplifying complex rational expression, solving rational equation and inequalities, graphing rational equation, simplifying radicals, tapos radicals yung may operation. Rationalize the denominator, radical expression, solving radical equation, complex radical equation, graphing radical equation, and simplifying radical expression. Complex number, simplifying complex number, absolute value of complex number, performing operations in complex number, equations and complex number, logarithms, and property of logarithms. Expanding logarithmic expression, condensing logarithmic expression, change of base formula logarithm, writing logarithm to exponential form, natural logarithms, logarithmic equation. Evaluating logarithmic functions, exponential equation, exponential logarithmic equation, performing operations with functions, composite function, inverse function. Compound interest, calculating the sale Price after discount, calculating original price of an item after a discount, age word problem, time and work problem, rate problem. So, magdagdag pa kayo ng iba pang mga kinds ng word problem kasi madami talagang sinasama na mga word problem sa mga entrance exam. So, ayun. Geometry naman tayo guys. So, point, line, rays, line segment, plane, angles, union and intersection, acute, obtuse, right and straight angles, complementary and supplementary angles, angle bisector theorem and midpoint. Converse, inverse and contrapositive, conditional and biconditional statements, perpendicular line, slope, ray segment and right angle, segment and angle, addition and subtraction, property of equality. Segment and angle, multiplication and division, property of equality. Transitive, property of congruence and substitution, property of equality. Triangles, parallel and perpendicular lines, transversals. Alternate interior angles and alternate exterior angles, geometric proofs, triangle congruence theorem, median of a triangle formula, altitude of a triangle, angle side / base angle theorem. Hypotenuse leg theorem, detour proofs, midpoint formula, right angle theorem, perpendicular bisector, indirect proofs, proving parallel line. Exterior angle theorem, exterior angle inequality theorem, polygons, quadrilaterals, parallelograms, isosceles trapezoid, rhombus. Kite, proving parallelogram, proving quadrilateral, proving isosceles trapezoid, skew lines, ratios and proportions, parang naulit yon, triangle similarity, triangle proportionality theorem. Altitude on hypotenuse theorem, Pythagorean theorem, distance formula, 30, 60, 90 special right triangle, 45, 45, 90 special right triangle, calculating the missing angle or side in a triangle. Area and perimeter, area of shaded region, ito lagi may mga ganyan-ganyan dyan, aralin nyo yun. Volume and surface area, circle, chord, radius and diameter, central angle and circle arcs and angle measurement. Tangent angle theorem, inscribed polygon and circumscribed polygons, power theorem, circle theorem and circle proof. In center, circumcenter, orthocenter, and centroid of triangle, distance between a point and a line, area of triangle with vertices, arc length of a circle formula. So, trigonometry na tayo, radians and degrees, coterminal angles, unit circle, reference angle, trigonometric functions, reciprocal identities, and quotient identities. Even and odd trigonometric functions, Pythagorean identities, special patterns of Pythagorean theorem for right triangles, 45, 45, 90, and 30, 60, 90 special triangle, co-function identities. Angle of elevation and depression, evaluating trigonometric function given a point, inverse trigonometric function, solving problem involving two triangles, sum and difference identities and formula. Simplifying composite inverse trigonometric function, double angle identities, power reducing formula, half angle identities, and trigonometric equation. Law of sine, area of an oblique triangle, law of cosine. So, ito lang yung mga inaaral ko sa calculus. Circle, parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. Itong arithmetic and geometric series, ayan, aralin yung mabuti yan. Limits and derivatives.